Hello everybody, this is Val with This Is How You Do It. I am outside and I'm finna do my walk. I decided to walk on in the front cause they said the dog ain't gonna bother you. And cause that heel did me pretty good, I'm gonna try to do it twice this time. Cause I was out of breath when I did it the first time. I did a video where they back asleep now, they wore out, called Stay in Your Lane earlier. Now, look at the baby bow down on the ground. Now you know, look at it. I'ma take it in the house when we go, but that done fell out the car. Look, so I put it right there until I come back. Well, anyway, stay in your lane, grannies. Well, I'm walking around this circle. They got a circle in the front of the house. Well, the thing I did when I heard that baby crying, y'all, and then I walked to them stairs probably 3 or 4 times, peeping up there. I could see her sitting on the bed in the nursery, trying to get him to nurse. And I didn't go up there. And then by me being so in the granny mode, I got up, child. I put a load of clothes in the washing machine. I mopped the kitchen floor and the bathroom floor downstairs. And it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And then it was some dishes left in the sink where they had ate when they came home. And I washed the dishes. I made a pot of coffee. Because I was trying to stay in my lane, y'all. I was trying to stay in my lane. And I didn't want to get into that thing. You know how when new couples come home with their baby, they got to figure it out, y'all. They got to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning with that whining. They got to wake up at 5 o'clock, and then he gonna wake up again at 8 o'clock. See, Granny gonna be in Montgomery, Alabama next week. So, and I'm glad her milk done start forming, because when she came home yesterday, you know, she still had that clear stuff. And I was concerned about the baby not getting enough nourishment, because they didn't even get a baby bottle in the hospital, period. And you see how thin he is, child. But she thin, so. And I was like, I wanted to give him a bottle so bad. But you know, Granny, stay in your lane. Didn't nobody say that to me, and I ain't say nothing about that. I was just thinking about that, how we as grandparents get so excited. As long as it ain't gonna kill them, and them children gonna make them mistakes. Cause honey, I was 18 when I had mine, and I did make some mistakes, but I figured it out. Good gracious. That was the dog, y'all. Listen at him. I was looking at the film yesterday, and I tried to show y'all the dog, but I didn't zoom in on it. If I zoom in on that dog, y'all be, girl, what you talking about? I'm at the bottom of the hill now. See, stop sign, stop sign, stop sign. I'm turning back and walk back up it. I'm gonna zoom in on that old big old husky looking dog. Good gracious. Now you know that's a big dog when they start barking like that. Ooh. Look at he kind of trying to get me to get off my conversation. Let me zoom in on it. Look at it. That thing big as the doggone garage. See that? That's a big dog. Well, let's hope he's scary. She's scary. So she got, dude, that look like a doggone Great Dane, y'all. People around here, what a Great Dane. Good Lord. That dog stand up on me, it'll be taller than me. Well, I got to put my head down, y'all. Going up the hill now. Yeah. I can feel it all in the back of my gluteus maximum. Yeah. Well, that'll make your butt tight. Put some muscles in it. Whew. And I think I be doing stuff at home. I don't breathe this hard at home. And believe it or not, I'm back at the house. Goodness. I'm gonna walk around this circle. Good gracious. And try to do it again. Yeah. I'm gonna fix that bowl. I may leave that bowl out at the mailbox. Some of the neighbors already, right out here in this circle, some of the neighbors already they've been to the hospital when they came home yesterday, brought gifts over. Child, it is nice to live around people that care about you. Some of them volunteers since they retired. He live around retired people. Said that they don't put him in a daycare, they will watch him. You know, they've been knowing the people for a while. He been living out here for a good while. Way over 5 years, probably 7 or 8 years. But see, he didn't have no kids. And every time something happened with them, he would go see about them. One time the old man fell across the street. Son ran over there and picked him up real quick. You know, he had the old man got his pride and everything. But my son didn't really care nothing about no pride. The old man had failed, you get me? So, and when they doing stuff in the yard, if they elderly, he'll help them cut their grass or whatever. Or if he pushing her lawnmower and they got a ride mower, they will tell him he can use theirs. It's like that, like country folks, but they ain't country. They ain't in the country. And I guess him having that raised like that, they done took to him like he the child in the neighborhood. Well, when he first got this house out here, he was 20. I think he was 28. 27 or 28 when he bought this house, when he first bought the house. And one of the men came over and talked to him because he looked like he was about 17 because, you know, he had a youthful look. And they wanted to know what he do, you know, because he had a 5-bedroom house and he was just 28 years old and in Alabama, you know. But my son is retired military, and he worked for the state too, for the Social Security Administration building. So that's how he ended up moving up out here. You say, golly, retired at 28. Yeah, honey, this war is a mess. Got children retiring. They go in at 17, 18. Well, my son went in. He was in weekend. He was a weekend warrior right out of high school. And then the war broke out. I think he was about 19 or 20 when the war broke out. So he did 2 tours of Afghanistan or Iraq or whichever one that was. Made it back safely. They wanted him to do 3, and I said, you did enough. I said, you listen to me when I talk every time. I said, 2 is enough. God done brought you back here safely twice. That's enough, you know. And so he came back. He went to college. You know, he had an apartment. He stayed in that apartment till he finished college. And then he got a job under his degree. He got a culinary arts degree. But then he all about trying to do better. So he applied for a job with the CI, so Social Security Administration building. He be saying it with initials. I don't know. He be saying He be saying CIA, which is, that's what he call it. Neighbors pulling out. I'm back in the circle. I made it. I think I'm breathing a little easier here than I did the first time I walked down the hill. What y'all think? Remember a video I made when I told you sometimes we as a people, we need personal goals. The wind blowing pretty good up here, y'all. And I hope that it ain't enough wind and noise on the camera cause I'm moving. Cause that happens too. But I said, when you make a personal goal for yourself, and sometimes you go past your personal goal, look, I said I was gonna do two. I accomplished my personal goal. Yay me. But you know what? What I told you to do, go the extra mile. Don't let nothing defeat you. Don't let nothing stop you. When someone asks you to do something, do a little bit more. When you accomplish what you wanted to accomplish in life, do a little bit more. That's what I said. Do a little bit more. Because a little bit more not only going to take you to where you want it to be, it's going to take you and you're going to exceed even your own expectations. Now, nothing nobody else wants you to do, but what you want to do. Yeah, I'm going down this hill again. By the time I get back up it, it'll probably be in my 15 minutes. So if the camera cut off, y'all, that's counting all this joy, counting all this love, because I ain't cut y'all. Because it's supposed to cut off at 16:42, I think. Where that old dog laying down now. See, he had to get used to me being here. That's another thing. I let him scare me yesterday. Let her scare me yesterday. And then you get scared when you're trying to accomplish something in life. The pressures of life, the difficulty of it. Sometimes that'll scare you into not doing what you know what you want to do. Right. So yesterday I let him scare me. Today I got the victory over this thing. And I did it 3 times. This is my 3rd go around. There's the stop sign. Going back up it. Right. Yup. That big old Great Dane laying down there. Yeah. Sometimes you got to shut the mouth of the naysayer, y'all. Shut the mouth of the naysayer. Nay, 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 nay. That mean no, y'all, because y'all ain't getting it. Shut them out. You can't. You ain't. You won't. You nay. No. Shut that up. Right? I can. I will. I'm doing. I've done it. How about that? See, I hate to be defeated when it comes to stuff. I guess that's a sign of stubbornness. Sign of a leader too. You can't leave sitting back watching. Can't do it like that. Sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty. Gotta get your feet dirty. Yeah. I did that thing. Don't worry about the breathing, y'all. Had to get it there. That's the neighbor house there. Right there. How you doing this morning? All right, getting that walk in. Yeah. Yeah. That one right there came on yesterday too. That one right there. He coming to me now. He came over to take me to the hospital yesterday. He did. But I told him I was cleaning the house, and I thanked him for, the offer. But I'm at the house, y'all. I'm trying to see what I have to do with this. Put some tape on here to keep this up. Man. It'll probably be on the ground when I get through, y'all. See? But this is there when this is how you do it. And I'm finna go on in the house. I done got my walk. My breathing has gotten under control. And thank the Lord, oh my soul, all that's within me. Thank his holy name. I praise the Lord that I have